Actually, it was before It was like 8 minutes before I walked in. I went to the gym like 7 minutes from here.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? My dad used to have seizures.
That's it.
And
End of story.
They prescribed that shit for
They told me I have to wean. They didn't tell me this. My friends did.
Hey, Gabe, can you bring the mic closer to your face?
Me? Yeah, sorry.
That I have to wean myself off of this.
Yes.
Because I'll have Parkinson's-like tremors.
Wow.
And I go, why didn't you tell me this before I started taking it?
Yeah, that's a pre-buy.
That's a pretty big. Hey, by the way, like prednisone, like steroid shit. Fine, I'll take that for 7 days. Tremors? The fuck out of here.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That is a lot, dude.
Tremors.
That goes to him.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Also, too, dude,
you
you know how hard it is to come when you have nerve fucking deadening meds in you?
It's got to be impossible.
Dog. Your back hurts, but all you want to do is come, so you're just wailing on them.
Yeah. But you're out there making lasting impressions. And by lasting, I mean he lasts a very long time.
That's right. He still hasn't come.
That's why I'm here. I heard behind the curtain.
By the way, can I borrow some of those pills? Because I have a date this week, too.
That insurance place is a brothel, right? It's just a cover? That's what I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
Cool. Perfect.
You can also get more gabapentin there. They cover all of it. Don't you worry.
I like one-stop shops. You know?
Little Mexico. That's
Yeah,
what we call
yeah.
it.
I like that. That's cool. Make sure I lock my car.
And like park it in another neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I Ubered here.
But I'm going to call my Uber driver and be like, hey, lock your car.
While you're in it, lock your car.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that was fun.
Well, welcome to the Stoney Baloney podcast.
It's been good having you on.
I'll see you next time. Part 2 coming out soon.
This gabapentin story was fucking killer, dude. We're going to have some solid clips from that one.
Oh, thank you. Wait, from which one?
The gabapentin story.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we were recording.
That was your story, right?
Yes, that was my story. 2 truths and a lie. Turns out they're all true.
And it feels great.
So you went on a date with a girl in Austin last night.
No, I was in Denver last night.
Oh, you were in Denver?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You flew out for the podcast. That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
you know what's funny is I can't tell you why I truly did fly out here. Like I wanted to do some sets, but like for the most part in February I got to be in Denver. March I'm gonna and I'll be back here in Austin because this back issue I gotta get some health stuff done. But hang on.
Yeah, we'll get back.
Okay, hang on. Why were we talking about that?
you weren't going to fly out here.
I wasn't going to fly out. Oh, my cat. That's why. I swear to God, this is so true. My fucking cat, brother. That's why.
That poor cat hasn't been...
That sounds like...
oh, my cat. I forgot to feed it.
That sounds like... But it also could just be like the way an old atheist woman says, oh, my God. Oh, my cat. Because she just refuses to say the G word.
Oh, Lord. Praise cat. Yeah, no, my cat's 15
Cat
years
damn
old.
you. How old?
15. I didn't expect him to live this long. I
That's
wanted...
an old
He didn't
fucking
either.
cat.
I kind of wanted him to die around 10. I was like, 10 years will be fun.
Yeah.
But I don't want a dog because dogs kind of suck. And everyone who's listening, don't turn this off right now. It's going to be fun, I promise. Sorry, it's a good
too late.
podcast.
It's too late.
Don't
You
be
lost.
mad. I'm
So
a
he goes
cat
on
guy.
a
It's
20-hour fucking dog rant.
Fuck dogs, and here's the reasons why.
An essay by Brent Gill.
Finally, I can get this out without booze and hiss.
Can you
crowd.
dig it? I said,
You want a Cat Williams moment? Well, here you go. This is my.
But it's CAT,
This is my
obviously.
CAT Williams.
That's it. Podcast over.
Yeah.
We're done.
Cat William
Cat
is just...
pun.
That's
As
just...
soon as we get to the cat pun, podcast over. That's the whole gig.
He is old. He's 15. I bought him when I was 23 years old. I named him Pussycat, as you do when you're 23.
Right.
And he is a bit needy, and he's at my friend's house, staying with them. because that's where I'm staying. So I'm staying at my friend's house. My cat is.
Which one is it, dude? Get your fucking story straight.
Well, y'all are the one that loaded me up with dabs and a fucking joint before we even started into the story. So if you want this story to be 10 minutes or less, then quit passing me shit, because it's gonna be.
No.
It's gonna be a while.
There's no
So
time
you're staying,
constraints
you're
on the
staying
story.
with a friend of your cat.
Staying with friends. Yeah. They're new friends, but yeah. It's exactly right. So I had to come back and see him because I had to, and so I was
'Cause
like,
he's your
cool.
cat.
I'll
That
do
sounded
some
like a
shows.
legal thing.
Yeah,
I can't talk about it, but I had to. I had to.
He made me
Well-
sign an NDA.
Cat's a code word, so
For pussy.
And-
So.
Yeah, that's why we don't want to talk about that Denver date. What? Thank you.
Because you were fucking a cat.
Exactly.
Rules are
that's-
different in Colorado.
Yeah.
I told you I was at a thrift store, so.
Yeah, that might be legal here in Texas, but in Colorado they frown upon bestiality. What are you looking for?
You can have one or
A
the other.
lighter
You can have
for the
legal
front.
weed or
Go ahead.
legal bestiality. You can't have both.
Yeah, you can have both. You can
This
have
is
both.
America.
Yeah, pick one.
At
Pick
least
your
for
poison.
now.
I pick weed.
I pick weed.
I always pick
That's good
weed.
poison. It is my favorite poison.
Yeah, so I'm excited to be
So you're home to see your cat and
Yeah.
to do our podcast.
Yep. And then
I appreciate your cat.
We're gonna cut out the part about your cat, and it's just gonna be like, I came here
I came here just for the
for
show.
your podcast.
Here, I'll get you the sound clip. You ready? Dude, I came here just for the show. Like, that's the only reason I'm here. Was for
I
the
told
podcast.
David, I'll be back. I've got to do the
I'll
show.
be right back.
Stoney
You
Baloney
know that.
podcast needs me. They need me.
He's like, but we gotta be in.
No, you gotta.
No, you do. You take your private plane and you go fucking. You go to where you gotta go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you'll figure
Because
it out.
me, I got a podcast to do in a halfway dilapidated fucking strip mall. And you can also buy methamphetamine, crack, and gabapentin. Okay.
This strip
From a guy
mall,
that sounds like this. You know what I mean? Gabish?
this strip mall has every Latin business that there is.
Literally all of them.
Every Latin business that there ever was. That's like, oh, Latinos
All
are
of them.
known
The
for
insurance
owning
really
that
tops
business.
it off, but also the eyebrows and the extensions as well.
The mechanic shop.
But it's different ones. There's a whole eyebrow shop, and then there's an extension shop.
Yeah, they're separate
They've got
entities.
enough business for both.
That's a lot of business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're good.
Not one taqueria. What the fuck, dude?
But for real,
The
did I lock my
tacos are
car?
for us,
No.
for the whites. They don't eat those.
That'd be like if you came across a nail salon and a dry cleaning service and there's no Chinese restaurant. You'd be like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
And they're closed on Christmas.
Fuck. That hurt my feelings.
That did,
That
yeah.
ruined my childhood.
Whoa.
Fucking-
Hey, bud. Stop trauma dumping on my podcast, all right?
You wanted a story.
All right, here's the part where we break all the
Yeah, so
naturalness.
here's the layout of the show.
Welcome, Brent and Gill, to our podcast.
Oh, yeah, we haven't introduced ours. I thought y'all were going to do that in the intro you record later.
Oh, no.
We're not professionals. What did you think this was? What did you think was happening here?
You have a studio that we can smoke weed in. This must be professional. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm standing up during a podcast.
Yeah, that's the best part about it. That's what I love about it. That's what makes it unique.
I'll be sitting down soon.
You have,
All right.
you have a standing invite to return.
Fucking shit.
I'll see myself out.
New co-host, welcome.
Oh, I got to buy more flights.
5 more flights.
And more cats.
And, yeah.
You're gonna need a studio cat.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely
Well,
need a
you guys
studio.
are going to.
Someone's going to need to control the mice.
We should just get a studio cat, though.
And the mice are obviously here to control the crickets.
Of course. And the crickets are obviously here to control the ants. And the
ants are here to control the guests.
Here it is.
There we go. And it's full circle.
Any other questions?
And that's how the animal kingdom works.
That's
the circle of
we
life.
explained it. Yeah.
It's also the food pyramid. All right, welcome to our podcast.
an
Fuck
upside
you
down
guys. All right,
pyramid.
so we're gonna film introductions after our podcast from now on. That
Apparently.
he said that,
Yeah, apparently.
Well,
so we don't have
I mean, maybe you should
be
do
awkward and
the hard
break.
part before the weed part.
to. No. The weed part is so that the hard part is more difficult.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loves to work.
Yeah.
Everyone loves getting high and working. That's I don't know if you guys are like that, but that's my favorite
That's
part.
what
of
I
getting high.
do.
Anytime I get high, which is a lot, I try to go to work.
I'm like, ooh, can
I go to work?
Can I work somewhere? Is
Anybody
that-
need some work? I got work.
I'm high.
Physical
I'm high
can't.
over
My
here.
back hurts, but I can do some work. Can I do work from laying down?
Well, we'll ask your date from last
There
night.
you go.
Oh, yeah.
USA. All right, tell them how the podcast works.
Yep. Tell 'em.
First of all, Brent and Gill, everybody, our guest
All right,
today.
welcome. Thank you very much.
The incomparable
This is what I look like.
Brent Gill.
It's a podcast.
All right, so the podcast works like this. You're going to tell a story, and then Gabe and I are going to tell stories based on the topic of your story. But one of us is lying, and one of us is telling the truth. So you have to figure out who's full of baloney at the end of the podcast. We're going to get you nice and high the entire time.
Hopefully so high you can't tell which one of us is lying.
I bet
Right.
you I can.
We'll find out. That's kind of the
Is
whole
this right
podcast.
in my face? All right, fine.
He got into poker mode really quick. You saw that? He fucking went poker face so quick. He's like, all right, I'll figure out who's lying. Dick Mike.
Dick Mike. Yeah, you gotta have a dick Mike.
Here's what's fun is that I am going to need to stand up in less time than I was standing. So we did this whole
So you're
intro.
doing a lot of work.
We did this whole intro, and I did a bunch of work here to get set for the sitting down microphone position. And I'm going to be wanting to stand. I want to stand up right now.
Do it. You did.
Right now. I already got it
I was
set,
not trying to prompt you to sit down.
And no. I wanted to sit down.
'Cause that's the problem. You also don't want to just stand.
I don't
want
want to stand either. Yeah.
I'm not sitting because you told me to. I'm sitting because I want to.
It's the worst. Yeah. I don't recommend this to anybody.
I'm sorry, bud.
We're going back up. Sorry, I'll
get-
stay up for the rest of the podcast. I'm sorry, I promise. I promise. I'm out.
You couldn't handle 30 seconds.
I
huh?
told you that was bad.
That was super quick.
Woo!
Shit.
Same
we'll
as
just
last
leave it
night.
up.
What if we had? I think it would be less work if we just had Tony. Like you could sit and we'll have him behind you, just kind of holding up
Oh
your
man,
weight.
if Tony could just hang off of my left leg for a little bit, I'll stand on the table. He can just hang off it like a little panda bear.
Uh-huh.
Just fucking swim. He could do that.
I forgot.
That would feel great.
Because he's not wearing headphones.
Do I need to be wearing headphones?
No.
It feels professional.
Oh.
But apparently we don't do a professional podcast.
I
We
can
just
do.
show.
Well, those are your words, not mine.
No, they were
I
yours.
flew. Oh, there's headphones. There's cans.
I thought this was a professional podcast, hence me flying all the way here
Well,
today.
that's what you.
There's a little knob down there on the leg of the table too, so you can turn it up and
You
down and
turn
shit.
up your volume.
Good lord, that's loud.
You're loud.
Oh yeah.
Your
You
voice.
have no idea. I am so fucking loud.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Should
pretty
be.
cool.
Yeah.
Did you tell him how the podcast works?
Yeah.
Gabe, do you know how the podcast works?
Oh, were you talking to me that whole time?
Yeah.
I was not paying attention. Do it again. Yeah, we know how the podcast works. You know how the podcast works. Everybody knows how it works.
Oh, good.
So
Well,
now we do the podcast.
who wants to start?
You start. Your story first. You're the guest. We highlight you. Because we're assuming that they're going to tune out of the podcast about 30 minutes in, so we want to get your story in before that happens.
I understand. Wait, what? I wasn't listening. The knob fell off the leg over here, so I got real distracted, and I wasn't listening to what you said.
So do you even have volume, or are you just wearing the headphones for sport at this point?
It looks professional.
Unlike
Looks very
anything else on the podcast.
Like our fucking intro, apparently.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, here we go with the intro
It's
again.
just. Do you want me to do the intro for you? Well, hi, welcome to Stoney Baloney. I'm the guest, Brent Gill. Nice to meet you. I'm funny. You can watch my special on YouTube. Live from
Link
Philadelphia.
in the
Right there.
description.
These are the hosts. That's the producer. These are the cameras. That's the logo. This is the weed. Let's tell the stories.
Tell the story.
Tell a story.
Is that pretty good? That was a pretty good intro.
Yeah,
That was
nice.
good.
That was a
Yeah.
pretty fun intro. Boy, doing a podcast standing up, pretty fun. I'm not going to lie.
Well,
Are you
you're like
saying-
more
are you
into
saying
it.
we
It's,
should
it's
stand
pretty
up?
fun. Yeah. I think this should be the new thing in
This is
podcasting.
just me, stand up.
Are we all doing it? He's gonna have to change the cameras. He's gonna get so pissed. Do it for a half a second so you can
He's gonna be
feel
so sick
you can
of us.
feel how good it is.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to redo all your mic stands. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's worth it. No, it's worth it.
We're
It's
never
totally
gonna
worth
get
it.
to the story. I'm
This
sorry.
This is a good,
Tony, right?
This is good radio.
Yeah.
I think this is
Here's the best
like
part about
this.
radio is no one knows what we're actually doing because they're listening to it.
Nobody
All
has
they
any
hear is
fucking
just
clue.
the like.
Yeah, the odd,
mic.
awful sounds.
It does feel nice though, because naturally, like if we're standing around cutting up, if we're at a party,
This is how we would have.
that's
a
how we
conversation.
would have a
Yeah.
conversation.
Well,
Well, not so much with not
well,
so much the.
you're over here fucking
bent
leaning
over.
over.
Well, I
like
have to
Larry
lean
King.
over because I'm 6'6".
Oh,
More of a
man.
Bill Walton situation than a Larry King situation going on.
You got heavy arms on there. It looks like you're about to. It looks like you're about to either
Can you see
a.
anything above our nipples?
Tony,
at
can you
this
show
point?
us what that looks like?
I
Oh,
love
okay.
that. All right, that's not as bad
terrible.
as I thought it was. It's still bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Here. You step back and show them what they look like. He looks like he's either about to yell to me what the new Bitcoin is, like the new cryptocurrency.
Buy,
is,
buy, buy,
Right?
sell.
right? Or he's trying to sell like a creatine, or something like that. Here's the thing, guys. You want to see some jack triceps like these? You know what you got to do is get this whey protein. It's all natural from Indonesia.
Well, this is what's comfortable, all right?
See, this mic stand was built for me. Yeah. This is
I do like the standing show, the standing podcast.
Yeah, when we heard you were flying in, we built this for you.
just to my height. I appreciate that.
Sorry, our concierge couldn't accommodate all your needs.
Me too.
She's Canadian. You gotta understand.
Can we rip another dab?
You guys got me all high before the hard part.
This is the guest we've been waiting for, Scott.
So check this out.
Oh, you mean cousin Brent?
So let me tell you the story.
The cousin Brent episode. I fucking love that. I love that a lot.
Oh man. So the story is.
Oh, you have a story?
Well, I have a conclusion first. I like telling the end of the story before I tell the whole story. Right?
Tarantino. Got it.
All right, let's all do that.
So
I'll do that.
Memento.
the conclusion is, I one time got politely asked to leave a sex party in Las Vegas.
All right, huh? That's a good start.
I feel like
End, I guess.
Yeah. So here's the thing. And do the people know anything about either of you guys and your wives?
I haven't talked about it on the podcast, I don't think at all. But we certainly can. We will.
You've talked about it on Stoney, or on not on Stoney Baloney, but you've talked about it on Kill Tony before.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
I've talked
Okay,
about
good.
it. Yeah, I've talked about it publicly.
Okay, cool.
For sure.
Here's
More
why-
people have seen him tell it on somebody else's podcast
Correct
than on ours.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Here's why I
Many
asked
more.
that.
Like a million more, roughly.
It's because I asked it because I need support in this story.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I'm here for that.
I
got
need
you.
that. Like I know. Yep, been there. You know.
You're gonna love my story then. Bud.
So here's the deal. For a couple years, I was banging this swinger chick. She was married. I don't know if swinger is the right word either. I haven't looked it up on Google. I have one time looked up threesome on Google because I had one. I thought I had one, and I wanted to make sure.
Were you 12?
No, it was with a lesbian, and so I didn't know if it counted because only like one person got entered. You know,
You only entered one person.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
No, total. No, total.
Oh, you got
No,
entered?
the lesbian was fucking him.
no.
It's like, does this still count?
Yes, Brett, that counts. And congratulations.
Dude, no, it was me. At that time, it was me. It was my girlfriend and our lesbian friend, and it was it was like a human centipede type thing. She was going
Fully,
to
yes, yeah.
her, she was
That's
going
my
to me.
favorite thing to do in a threesome.
It was so
Yeah.
fun to look at.
Yeah.
And I was on the couch just like King Tut, like I'm the man.
Yeah.
I said that in a threesome one time. I was my friend was going down on her friend, and then I was eating my friend out from the back, and I like stopped and was like, I feel like human centipede right now.
And then she farted right in your
Yeah, and then we all laughed and farted into each other's orifices. And that's the only way I can come.
Oh man.
If somebody farts my laugh right back out at me.
Yeah, because of the narcissist.
Oh God.
Legend says
No,
if you
no.
put your ear to her asshole, you can still hear my laugh.
They
cackle,
They
but-
fart in your mouth, and then you close it, and then,
you gotta fart it back out.
Oh yeah.
Swallow it.
Yeah, That's so funny. So I don't know if she's a swinger or what, but she was married. I knew her husband. Her husband had come to my shows at Comedy Works, a few of them, because she was interested in me. He knew when she was coming out to fuck me. He knew when she took me out to like dinner and dancing and all this shit. She used to dress like a fucking whore, and I loved it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, she was so hot, dude. It was like, this is what's crazy is like, this podcast is great because I am a fucking stud. I have a 6-pack. I have a full head of hair. There's nothing wrong with me. If you're watching this on YouTube, I look like this. So that's the problem.
He just left the gym, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the problem, is that this is real.
Oh man! And so like when we would go out, like everyone would just like turn because we would go to dance clubs because she loved fucking. I mean, that's what like swingers do. They party and shit.
Yeah.
And so like we would go out and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Because I'm like wearing like a Brooks Brothers polo and jeans and just some Nikes, and she's just wearing like a fucking ass cheeks hanging out skirt with tall like thigh boots, and just it was fun, and I was like, "That's right. What's up, y'all?"
Yes.
It was great.
The whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had dude, we had sex in the comedy in the parking lot of the Comedy Works downtown at Ryder Square because I was like, we can just pull in the corner, and I just want to say that I have had sex more time in a car, more times in my 30s than any time in my life combined. In the 8 years of my 30s.
So there was very little car fucking before the 30s.
Very little. Yeah. I lost my virginity in a car, and then and then the second girl I fucked was in a car.
So you waited till you were 30 to lose your virginity. That's healthy. It's good. Good for you.
And then in my 30s, I'm just, dude, that's all I'm doing.
That's interesting.
I have 3 homes. No, I don't have 3 homes.
Pop culture
but I got 3
advertises.
I have the opposite because all 3 of my first girlfriends, I grew up in a super, super strict religious house.
Okay.
So the first 3 girls that I dated when I still lived at home.
Fun.
And so I almost exclusively fucked in cars for those first 3 girls because we couldn't fuck inside. I definitely couldn't get caught.
How old were you?
19, 20,
Okay.
that range. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah.
I'm too big.
That's when
I've
you
always
should be
been-
fucking
Correct.
in cars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's when you're supposed. When
38,
you're limber.
38. Yeah.
Wait.
Feels
When you
less
won't.
like-
When you won't cramp up. When you won't fucking throw a fucking kneecap out on accident.
Yeah.
Because that's the best angle. Is a knee on the floor and then a knee on the seat. It's quite impressive.
It is.
To
It's
be
nice.
honest.
Yeah,
It's a great angle.
It is.
Um,
It's too bad that you can't get a camera in there because it's an like
What are
it's
you
a
talking
porn
about?
star shot.
Have you seen Pornhub? You can get a camera in there.
That's fair.
Seen
All
lots
right.
of porn.
Yeah. Here's the
I
thing.
have seen porn.
If you're not watching POV porn, you're gross. I'm dying on this hill. Who wants to watch other people fucking? I want to see me fucking this chick. That's what I want to see. I want to see me and my enormous dick fucking this
just
chick.
like it is,
Just
at
like it
home.
is at home, right?
Yeah.
That's my point. That's my thesis.
You damn kids and your
tell you
non-POV.
what.
He is giving it like you saw him. Get off my lawn with your non-POV.
With your both people fucking on the camera.
You psychopath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so dating the swinger for a couple of years.
Like you do.
She
Did you bust up any of that?
You
No,
should.
not yet.
You should though. You should bust that up.
Okay, first we're gonna bust this up.
That's some stuff from Colorado.
Strawberry cough.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Strawberry cough. Yeah.
I need to know after where you got this because
Colorado.
I know I'm going back there in a
Oh.
couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, like what?
Well, that's
dispensary?
medical.
Oh.
So you have to have a card.
Are they
And they
reciprocal? No, they don't. They don't take
No,
California's
it's not,
cards.
no, it's not like Nevada.
Do you know a doctor?
Yeah, it's very nice. Anyway.
Do you have to be in state to get the
You
medical
do.
card? Okay, got it.
Yeah. So her, she's nice. She asked one time. She goes, "Hey, can my dude come and see?" This is what weed does. It derails every good story.
Well, also
We were rolling. Did you see how much fun we were having?
This is going great.
And then our ADD was like, "Oh, weed, cool." And then we're like, "Wait, what?" So we were,
and then it's gonna make the story better later.
Yeah.
At the
Also,
very end.
you're the one who went off on a tangent that was like side piece,
That was
fucking
fun.
in cars,
It was
right?
fun.
So
It was fun though.
that was your.
Well,
You started that.
You did that.
look, I'm just trying to make this an entertaining show.
Somebody's got
got
to.
God.
It's my friend.
Best friend.
Oh,
One of
that's
them.
fun. So,
How many podcasts are you doing?
thank you. She one time asked, "Can my
so
guy come?" And I go, "I'd rather not." And she goes, "Okay." And then she never asked again. Right?
That's super fucking cool. Like
Right?
that's as cool as it gets.
right. Totally cool. And then we fucked
Just
another,
dropped it like,
year.
hey, do you like broccoli? No. All right. I won't make any broccoli tonight. Like
Done.
that's
Yep. Right. It was
Or
like,
any night ever.
yeah, right. Like
never
oh,
bring
you're,
up
you're not a
broccoli
broccoli guy.
Right. And like
my
she didn't
God.
elaborate. She didn't be like, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know what their deal was. I don't know if he just liked hearing about it, if he wanted to see, if he wanted to join. I don't know what it was, but I don't know if I could.
Because there's all of those variations.
Right.
And there's some people who are only into one of those, and then obviously people who are into all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a little backstory.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So she invites me. At this point, I'm living in California. I'd moved since I was living in Denver, which is when I met her. And she invites me to a swinger party in Vegas. And I was like, cool, right? And it was
I
going
was
to be
like,
her.
where's the swinger party?
It was her husband, their friend, who was a chick, and me. I was like,
Nice.
cool. I hadn't
Okay.
met that other woman yet. But so we go there. I drive in from California. They fly in from Colorado. And I don't have a hotel, or anything, because I'm excited. And so she comes in, and we go to this party. It's in a hotel bar, a private bar. There's like 150 swingers.
Oh, it's packed.
It's packed, and everybody is so hot.
Also packed.
So hot, like uncomfortable. Like at this time of my life, I didn't have these 6-packs.
This was pre-packed.
Pre-pack.
Okay.
Okay. This is pre-pack.
Or tray pack.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
pre-pack.
If you're watching this, I look like this.
Still. He still does. I don't know why I look. When he talks to that camera, I want to look at that camera, but it can't see me.
Forgetting that you also have a camera that you could just look into.
So, at this time, I was a lot fatter too, and I dress up. I try to look cool, and I get
You're
in
saying
there.
like this time. Like right now. At this time you're fat.
Yeah. At this time in the story, knock the mic out of here. And so I go in there and I'm like, all right, whatever. But everyone's so fucking hot. And I don't know if you've ever been to a swinger party where there's a lot of swingers around and it's private, so like it's invite only into this fucking party.
Right, yeah.
It's not a sex party, but it is a private party. And there are no rules. It's the first time I've ever been into an event like this. There are no rules. You can just grab, you can't just oh, what's up, waitress? Ba-ba! It's not like that, but it's very open. It's a lot of it's a lot of PDA. It's a lot of titty grabbing and ass grabbing and dick grabbing and all. It's not. I look like this, okay? All right, you know what I mean? I don't know if you've heard the phrase, don't bring a knife to a gunfight, right? Well, apparently you don't bring a sense of humor to a sex party, okay? How am I supposed to fucking sell myself? You
That's
gotta
not
know
allowed.
me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's loud and everyone looks hot and their shirts are almost all unbuttoned and I don't know. So I'm with her
So
and
you
her
didn't
husband.
just do a tight 10?
And I was like, can everybody just gather around, please? Let me just prove why I'm here. I promise you, this works. Let
me show you my thing.
I
Let me
promise
show you my
this
thing.
will work. This will work. Attention! I just start tapping glass. Excuse me. Can I just?
Airline food, am I right?
I want to get laid tonight. Can I get? Can you, please?
So sex parties are weird.
Hey.
Have you seen the traffic? What's up with these valets outside?
So it was fine, and then we go downstairs, and we are
How much diversity is there at a sex party?
at this particular one.
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Like you don't want to lose too much attention. You know what I mean?
You know what? They all
If your
kind of.
guy's throwing a sex party, you probably want to vet the other guys, make sure everybody's same wiener length.
Roughly. You want a sliding average, but not too much sliding. You know?
Yeah.
No, I think you want the whole rainbow.
Yeah.
I think you want. I mean, hey, if you want them all, I don't give a fuck because
You're like
a lot of people don't want that.
You're like, hold on, let me go back to why I was here. So,
Yeah. Hey, excuse me. I signed up first on the list here, just like a mic, right? Is that not how this works? I got here at 5:30. I got here at 5:30.
I was waiting outside when the guy opened the door.
I for sure wanted to be first in there. You can't just let him in there.
Wait, do you draw? Is this a bucket situation? Nobody told me. Are we just drawing numbers?
Random?
I wouldn't have fucking showed up.
I would have had lunch.
Getting bumped at the open mic
Could've had a tuna
sucks, but
sandwich.
getting bumped at the orgy, that's a bad day.
Oh, fun. So we go downstairs. We have dinner, and we're chatting. It's me, her husband, and this other girl, and I'm just out of my element. This has been such a weird experience.
Yeah.
I went mostly because
Is this your first interaction with the husband?
yeah
too?
like this?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
so this is your
Other
first
than
real.
him coming and buying a CD.
Because he would just come to your shows every once in a while. But other
And
than
she would be
other
like,
than
"This
that,
is my husband," and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, this is what's happening here."
Yeah.
cool.
He's who's jerking off to me, fucking.
So
his wife.
really, it was your first time hanging out with the husband, together with the wife, and then
this
also the
stranger.
friend. Did you hit it off with the stranger at all?
No, not really.
Okay.
Again, I wasn't feeling great about it, and everyone was so hot about my body, and everyone's so hot. I'm like feeling fat, and I'm like, God damn it, I don't know what to do here.
You're the fat kid in the pool with your shirt on.
It really felt like that.
yeah,
It really
for
felt
Can
like
I
that.
leave? Can I leave my shirt on?
Right?
Is that okay? Can
Right?
I just...
It really felt like that.
What about just my undershirt? I'm definitely wearing an undershirt.
Tank top, please? Can It's a dry fit. It's gonna wick. It's gonna wick away. So we eat dinner and we go to the elevator. This is all in the same casino. We go to the elevator, and the husband goes, "Man, Brent, it was so good seeing you. I can't believe that you came. Can't wait to see you back in Denver. Do you got a place to go tonight?" And I didn't. But I said I did in a text earlier because I was like, why would I need a place tonight? I'm going to be fucking someone new.
Yeah.
You know? And then his wife goes, yeah, he does. His friend lives here. I was like, oh, no. And he goes, cool, man. Well, we'll see you back in Denver. And then he takes both women and he walks into the elevator. And like a fucking cartoon, the elevator just as slow... it's like it was stuck. It's just fucking slowly going.
It opened back up one time.
It felt like it took forever. It was fun. I was just sitting there. I was like, "What? But wait, no, both of them? I can't have any of it." And then I had to drive 4 hours back to LA and just sit in that failure that I laid on myself.
Failure and pre-cum.
Yeah,
Just-
dude.
Just
Dude.
edged yourself across the desert.
So much Adele on that playlist.
There's a ashtray, no lighter, ashtray, anything that you need, take it.
So that's the story of me being politely
That's fucking-
excused from a sex party. I know that's supposed to be 10 minutes. I think that was 42.
So close.
Sorry,
It
I
was
did a
roughly
headline
10.
set
It was
on
roughly-
True.
Well, when you're standing like that, what'd you fucking expect,
I
bud?
know.
Yeah, it
You
comes
caught
with
the
territory.
flow.
Yeah. Now, I do want to say I did have a successful threesome after that, and it was the greatest time of my entire life.
Did your relationship with her continue after that, or was that also the end of that?
It continued.
Okay.
Okay.
So that night was awkward in its own, but it didn't. That wasn't like. Got it.
Yeah. You still got laid after that.
After that time, it was probably, I don't know, another like 6 months or something like that, because I was already living in California.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it wasn't.
Yeah,
It didn't
so,
make
like,
sense
I
for
would
you to
come
see each other
home
all the
and
time
just
anyway.
fucking-
Got it.
Yeah. Just anytime you would come to town, they'd like, hey, honey, you want to go see the Brent and Gill show?
And I always remembered it too. So every time I saw her too, I was just like,
yeah, you were reminded of your
Yeah.
shame.
what a poor performance. And then I'm just trying to make it up every time
Yeah.
I see her again.
100%.
Like, no, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, dude. Man, you are gonna be wobbling tonight when you go see your husband. He's gonna I fuck. God damn it, go see your friend too. Tell her I fuck good. God damn it.
Look how fat I am. Look how much weight I'm throwing behind my dick. Don't you understand how force works?
What,
Yeah.
you don't think I know angles? Come on, bitch. Let's just scoot up to the wall, put my
Yeah.
feet on the wall, and then I can use that as leverage.
Yeah. Again, I'm fat and I have an Instagram account. I know angles.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of Instagram, at.
No, that's stupid.
Stones Ballones. All right. Why don't y'all start telling your story, and I'm going to sit down for 12 seconds so he doesn't have to change the camera.
Yep.
I had a successful threesome after my unsuccessful threesome.
Is this your story?
Yeah, so
I
this
can't
is my
wait.
story. This is my unsuccessful. So I didn't go to a sex party, but I also dated a girl who wasn't a swinger, but we were in a poly relationship. So
Okay.
she had a girlfriend.
She was in a poly relationship.
He was fucking one chick.
Right.
You had a girlfriend.
She was being greedy, and he was paying for shit.
Ow. Oh, fuck. That is what happened, isn't it? Yeah. That got marketed to me, a lot differently. The old bait and switch.
Yeah. There was lots of baiting on your end.
Yeah.
A lot
The
of
old, I'm
switching
going
on
to switch
hers.
over to girls and you can bait.
Yeah.
So I was dating this girl in Texas and
I get it. The bait and switch.
bait and switch.
It's apostrophe bait and switch.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who aren't here visually to see that joke.
And it's
Yeah.
B-A-T-E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all look like this.
Look, it's an urbation joke, okay? That's all we're saying.
When I clip it, when you say we all look like this, it's just going to be Brent's face on all three of us.
You mean when
You
Tony
can do that, right,
clips
Tony?
it? Oh, fuck. All right. So anyway, so one night we're going to see her girlfriend perform. She was
Wait, are these all comics?
No. So I was dating a
She's
girl.
stripper?
She was just a normal person. Her girlfriend was a fire spinner. She was in this group called Pyrotex. You guys can look them up if you want. It's pretty cool.
I don't know why I was so
Like
rude.
Tex, like T-E-X, like Texas?
Yeah,
Or-
like Texas. Yeah.
Okay.
Like pyro, like fire, and Tex, like Texas.
Interesting. Got it.
I'm not sure any other things that Tex could be short for.
Like T-E-C-H, like pyrotechnics.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fair.
Now I feel like a dick.
Well, I
That's,
mean,
that's what it is a play on, but continue.
boy, with all fairness, I thought that was a stretch, but with how confident he said that, I was like, I guess that's a Texas thing. They really like pyrotechnics down here.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you got me.
Can I take this moment to apologize for immediately going to stripper
absolutely
or sex
fucking
worker,
know
and not like another type of performer? That's my bad. Continue.
I mean, that's right of you to
that's
assume.
Yeah.
You've met me
Look at
before.
him. Look at him.
You know what I do for a living. We all work in nightlife.
I'm just
We don't have many other options other than the people who are also getting off at the same time as I do. Bartenders, strippers, other comedians.
Yeah, they're fun.
I dated a normal lady one time. Oh, a normal lady who was in a polyamorous relationship that I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
now finding
Oh, yeah.
out that she was in that I was not in.
That's my favorite.
But I was trying to
Is
get
that your
in.
story? I
No,
love
I'm not
this.
done yet.
No, I
No.
love this. Tell this story. Oh my god. Am I gonna break this if I sit on my knees on this? I probably will.
Dude, I'll fucking buy them a new chair if I break it.
Yeah, if you do, we'll buy another chair for them.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We'll just get a concrete block over there.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, you feel good about that?
We're gonna have to help him get back up. You know that, right?
Yes.
Everything's fine.
And give him another medicine.
Another medicine.
Yeah.
The ones that make him not come.
No,
Oh,
no, I'll
are
still
you
come.
Are you trying to make him come
I'll
later? Or
still-
were you worried
yeah.
about? Were you worried about how quick he was?
I think
gonna
you.
come
I think
tonight?
you want me to have those.
Yeah, for your sake.
There we go.
How big of a dab would you
I
like?
like these fucking mic stands.
Yeah, this whole studio is a really nice
Dope.
setup.
Shout out to the studio,
Yep.
Tony.
Shout out Dead Cricket Studios.
All right. So we
I
go
don't
to
want this
see.
weed. I want more oil. Keep talking.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's his story. Oh shit.
No, I'm telling you, it is his story.
Yeah. We switched stories.
That's also how we do our stand-up. I'm like, ooh, I like that joke.
So I'm dating this girl who has a girlfriend. And of course, me being me, I'm like, wow, wouldn't it be cool if we could all be boyfriend and girlfriends for a time or two?
Yeah.
Or all the time ever.
You know how we share everything but that one thing?
Yeah, remember?
Wouldn't it be cooler if we shared everything?
Uh-huh.
And then he just busts out the Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice if we could share it every night and day? A.M. and P. And then they just like share off in the morning, and then next week they,
Yeah.
it's like Three's Company.
Wouldn't it be thrice?
It could be
we
thrice.
were-
That was good.
Thank you.
So we go to see her girlfriend perform fire spinning at Pyrotechs. This is a really cool event at Concourse, which is like an EDM venue,
Okay.
right? So it's like they're trying to this group, this collective Pyrotechs, is throwing an event to raise money so they can get to Burning Man.
Okay.
So we're going to support that. It's pretty cool,
Raise
pretty cool
money.
thing. Austin, art, whatever. Also Texas. So we get there, Pyro, Texas, and there's barbecue. It's a fucking barbecue.
I had Terry
also.
Blacks today.
But that's, to be fair, though, any event that happens in Texas is automatically also a barbecue.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's not even
Yeah.
like, you won't know because they won't put that on the flyers or anything because it's just assumed.
It was my
There will
first.
be barbecue.
It was my first summer here, so I didn't know yet. I didn't understand Texas culture fully yet. I hadn't been indoctrinated into the cult. You know what I mean? I wasn't.
You hadn't gained
Yeah.
that 50 pounds yet.
I wasn't. Your stars at night are big and brighting in the mirror every evening before I go to bed. As one
you do-
chance,
but you do now.
I do now
Okay,
because
good.
I
Now he
live here
does, yeah.
and because I'm a patriot.
That's the first thing I was thinking.
So it's a barbecue at an EDM event.
I saw you. I was like,
Fucking Jesus Christ! Thank you. Salute you, sir.
to be here.
Salute you, sir. It's fun. We have a good time.
we have fun.
Yeah.
We have fun.
Are we gonna hit this
have some laughs.
dumb?
Oh
thing?
yeah. Yeah. Nah. Welcome to.
Should he finish his story first?
No,
Gosh,
keep going.
no.
I mean, I don't think.
Keep going and intervening. Keep doing it.
Wait, you don't have to roll it. You don't flip it.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh, I see. You gotta get going.
So we're at the fucking.
I don't want that one. I want a fresh one. You hit this one.
No, it's the whole.
I want a fresh one. All right, fine. I'll take this bullshit.
What do you mean? It's not bullshit.
Wait.
Oh, you mean a fresh bowl? Oh, you were saying finish that? Yeah, because it's like.
Why is it
half
double
a bowl.
cooking it? Oh, I'm about to get molested. I don't know if I can do this. This is a bad idea.
This is about to
No,
be
I've done this before. This is a
super
bad idea.
aggressive.
That's a great idea.
This is way aggressive. Why did you double twist it like that? Why are you being a jerk? And you're just letting it sit there?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He's doing cat cow.
This would be much funnier if his back wasn't fucked up. I kind of feel bad.
Oh, Brent.
I have to cook
That's the only way you can. I'm back to thinking it's funny again.
What is that thing? Why? Why? Why is that here? Why does that exist? Why does that exist? fucking asshole grease this thing. I want to die.
You want to tell him the story?
Podcast is over. I already know it. His story's real. Yours is fake. Oh God. I only know that because he can tell his. I don't want to grow up. I'm a total nervous kid. Hey, how about not into the mic, Scott? Thank you. It's your device. You know how it hits. Why are you so wrecked, you fucker? You should have told me you hit it on the first try. I don't want any more of this ever again. I'm sorry. I'm done with this pipe.
You're the one that told him to light up.
Oh, what if I just walked out of this podcast and just like, I gotta go lay down.
That'd be hilarious.
Tell your story. I'll be over here on the floor. A wireless mic, Tony.
Can we put a mic on him? Yeah. We should get a little blow up. We should get a little cot for the guests in case they need to
I
go.
do want to lay down.
A little nap time.
Oh, I'd love
We'll
to.
get a little camera on
Do
it.
you have any
I'd
pillows,
love to lay
Tony?
down.
I love the look on his face every time we say anything to him. He's like, are they serious? Like, he can't tell yet all the way. He's like, do they
Who
they
are we
want a
talking
pillow?
about, Tony?
Should I go get a pillow?
Oh, man. Tell me your story.
So I'm nervous because I want to fuck 2 girls. So I'm eating
I
barbecue.
know. It's nervous.
Yeah, it's nerve wracking.
it.
Yeah.
I got it. I got
Brent.
it, Tony.
And this is before this is before I've had a threesome before. I've had a threesome after this. At this point, I haven't had a threesome. So
Like
I'm
a failed
nervous.
one or a successful one?
Yeah, no. Yeah, this is my
The
first
failed ones are
opportunity.
the most fun.
Yeah.
You got to have a couple failed ones first. I love this for you.
You have to. You absolutely have
I
to.
love this for you.
So we're there.
It's part of the story.
I'm drinking.
Yes.
It's a rave, so I do a little bit of acid too, and we're drinking, and we're doing coke, and we're fucking eating barbecue. Probably not
Barbacoa.
barbecue after the coke, but at some point I was definitely eating barbecue. Because I'm a big boy, I like to eat. So anyway, they do the performance and stuff.
I'm dying.
We're all hanging out, getting fucked up. It's a good time, and we go back to my girlfriend's house with my girlfriend's girlfriend. So I'm feeling pretty fucking confident that this is gonna happen. This is gonna go down. And we're hanging out, and the girls are in their panties and their t-shirts, and
That's a good start.
that's a pretty good start. And
Yes.
we're hanging out and like some like light touching
You're like,
and
do you
kissing.
guys
and,
truth or dare, or fucking?
and we're still
Hi, Scott. Nice to meet you.
yeah. And then what's about to happen to me now is what happens to me then.
Yes.
Where we're
Wait,
hanging
what?
out and we're partying and we're smoking and we're toking and we're snorting and we're tripping and we're kissing and eating barbecue all day. And I take a big bong hit like I just did, and I cough so hard that I sharted on myself.
Yes.
I sharted my underwear before I ever got to get them off.
No.
But
No.
before you ever got to get the underwear off, or the girls?
Yeah.
Scott, I'm sorry for being bad mic technique. No.
This was the last time I ever
You
saw her.
you coughed or sneezed, and this is after all the drugs. Was this before dinner?
This is after dinner. This is late in the night. This
And
is like
you-
3 in the
deep
morning.
so this is deep
Almost
into
4.
barbecue.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And drugs and
Bubble
festival
guts. And I've been like, I don't poop in public. We've gone back to the girl's house. I'm not shitting at
you're
the house.
full of you've
I've
just
been
bottled
holding
it
in bubble guts all day. Holding it in.
Oh.
Sharted on myself. Sharted
That
on
fart that
myself.
you would have known not to trust if you'd have felt it, but you didn't feel it.
And I was not politely asked to leave. I was viciously chastised.
I had to go to a new school.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out, shit pants. Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when I moved to Texas.
I didn't sleep with any of those girls.
Oh, man. So, hang on. Let me get this straight. So, 4 a.m. came around, 3 a.m. came around, and then you sharded, right?
Sharted on myself.
Oh, so it's late at night too.
He
It's not even
he blew it. If it goes past
Yeah, my asshole. I fucking
the
blew
O-ring.
it.
Yeah.
if it goes past midnight, you're down to like a 50% chance. If it
Oh,
goes,
get pre-shit. Yeah, of getting laid anyway. Yes. Yeah, for sure.
So,
yeah.
like, if you got 2 chicks into it, right? Depending on when it starts.
4:00 in the morning. Oh, I was on the goal line.
No, you weren't.
What?
You shit your pants.
Well, before I shit my pants,
If you
yeah,
were to go
I
in
fumbled.
At 4,
Yeah.
why didn't you start at 2? Why didn't you start at 3? Why'd
Because
you
we
wait
still
till
had to
tomorrow?
Get back
Why
from the
did you
club.
wait till another day.
And we were. All right, I'm sorry.
You wait until Sunday. This is your fault. This is your fault.
Sounds like.
I like how upset he is that you fucked this up for him.
Yeah.
I'm so
Damn it,
disappointed in you,
Yeah.
Scott.
Well,
How many times did we talk about
it's like he
this?
put his dream on me, and then I fucking wrecked it. And he's like, "Fuck her."
That fucking parlay is done.
Remember in Friday Night Lights when Tim McGraw tapes the football to his hands? That's how he felt about me right now. That's how he felt. He's gonna fucking hold on to. All right, never mind. Bad
Yeah.
analogy.
So mad.
Yeah, I liked it. That was
Okay.
aggressive.
Anyway, I'm sorry that you shit your pants, but anytime you wait till 4 a.m. after a day of barbecue, you got to know when you eat barbecue.
You're right.
And there's a potential for a threesome, like a solid potential. Not just like, oh yeah, she brought her friend, but like, no, my girlfriend's bringing her friend. I was like, uh-oh. That
My girlfriend's bringing her girlfriend.
there is a time frame, Scott.
Yes.
4 a.m.
Well, now I know.
I'm trying to close a deal at 4. You got to close the deal by midnight, brother. Pumpkins. We all know the Cinderella story.
Yes.
It's written for a threesome. They just had to change it for kids.
Yeah.
They wrote it for you, buddy. Someone shit their pants at 4 a.m. because the pumpkin.
Yeah,
It was
unless it's already a done deal.
Yeah.
Past midnight, it's super late. To close a threesome. I mean,
I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? I didn't mean to.
No, I'm just taking this all in. It's very
He's writing
insightful.
notes.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
these
like
are
Scott
notes.
That,
These are
can you go
notes.
back
I
to
use his
on
notes.
the
These are
tape
notes.
and show Scott's face close up on that take? Because Scott looked.
crying Michael Jordan, Scott.
All right. Fine.
So what else
I
happened?
just wanted you to be proud of me.
So you
So
shit your
now,
pants.
yeah, I'm hurt. My
You
feelings
shit your
are hurt a
pants.
little bit.
They threw you out.
I wanted Brent to think I was cool because he's my friend, and I was excited to have him on the podcast. And now he's disappointed
you
me.
shit- and then you
It's like
shit
when your cool
all over
uncle is
that dream.
disappointed in you. He's like,
All right.
that's worse.
No,
That's way
he's
worse than when
right.
Dad is mad
I'm
at you.
Yeah.
You upset your cool uncle.
Yeah, cousin Brent doesn't like your story. That's fucking.
I'm sorry.
That's rough,
You're
man.
right. I'm sorry. I did come on strong there.
Yeah. And Scott didn't come on at all because he shit his
I
pants.
shit my pants.
Yeah.
Oh, he came on, but he was like, "Come on!"
The dog didn't even love me after that.
Did you know immediately? Was it like did you have to find that out, or as soon as you coughed, you were like, no,
Oh no!
it happened?
Well, I definitely sometimes I cough so hard that I fart.
Yeah.
For sure. That happens
Yeah,
all the
of
time.
course.
And I felt that happen, but that wasn't immediately realized that I, wet myself a little bit, that I tooted my butthole. in my
Okay, so it
boxers.
took a little bit. It took a little bit of time, and like,
Yeah, exactly. it was a delayed, no.
were you the first
Oh,
one
so
to smell it?
yeah, good question.
No.
Oh no!
Because if I was the first one to smell it, I would have been able to have.
Tony,
That's so
You know
much
what I mean?
worse.
It went across the room before it came up.
so
It went
much
out before
worse.
it went up. It went out before it went up.
So
Because if I could have caught it first,
so
I
they
could have.
told you.
were you
shit your
naked or were
pants.
you? Wait, were you naked or were you?
I was still in my boxers.
Oh,
you
but
wait.
that's it. That was the only barrier. So you had shit on the only barrier between you and them.
What were you
And I wear
doing?
thin boxers.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
what were
thinner
you?
now.
Like, were y'all making out? Were they naked? Were they playing around? Like, what was happening when you decided I'm gonna try to sneak out a quick fart? Oh, you coughed, right?
Yeah, I coughed.
Oh, I
were
thought
getting
you
The fart
coughed.
was
Sorry.
accidental. The fart was accidental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't
No,
trying.
I didn't
enough.
try to sneak
Fair
out
enough.
a fart.
No.
Still, same question.
Well, I was taking a bong hit.
Oh, I thought you.
Yeah.
How are you sealing the deal when you're taking a bong hit?
We're still I told you we were hanging out, partying, getting high. We were naked. We were not naked, but the girls were in their panties. I was in my underwear.
Oh yeah. Oh, I already forgot. I don't like this bong.
I do. I made you do cat
I
cow. I
don't-
made
I
him
don't
do
like
that.
that.
You spent some time on the floor.
He got
Did
so
you see
high,
how
he
fast
did
I went
yoga.
down? I think I blacked
Instantly.
out 3/4 of your story, unfortunately, on the floor. Whatever you told me before, I got.
because you blacked out on the floor. Yeah.
I'm not retelling the story, by the way, either. This is part of the podcast. That's what makes it fun. Because now you just have to fuck.
Now you definitely have no idea if he was telling the
I was
truth.
gonna circle
'Cause you don't
A or
remember
B.
his story.
No, it felt genuine.
Yeah.
It felt like real good details.
Gabe.
Gabe, I'm giving
All
you
right.
my tells.
All right. So
I don't want to keep fucking talking about it because it fucking hurts. He keeps asking more questions. I tried to finish the story like 7 minutes ago, but
Hey,
he's
question.
crying
You
about
were
it.
trying to get out of the press conference. You were
Question.
done taking questions.
Was this-
Yeah. Excuse me. One more.
We're
One
moving
more.
on to Kansas City.
One of the girls was your girlfriend at the time?
Yeah, and she was not my girlfriend at the time. Afterwards,
She was not. Okay.
Oh, that also. So that did
Yeah.
end your
That was
relationship.
yeah.
Oh,
It was a real power shift in the relationship.
I see what you did there.
That was dude. That was
a power
such
shift.
a reach. That was the biggest reach. Tell your
So
story.
this is it's
is-
funny. It's funny to like think back on this stuff. So we'd kind of talked about it, I think, before we started recording. But my wife and we're not swingers, but we dabble in like some poly stuff. So, but it just kind
Oh
of
fuck!
it
This
kind
might
of
be
makes
a real
sense.
story too. Shit.
It kind of makes sense that like why looking back on stories like this of shit that happened when I was younger. But in my early 20s, I had a good friend who was married, but he and his wife would have like. It started genuinely because he was just trying to get threesomes, right? And so he would. What it turned into was just like drunken sex parties. And again, it started with just. I think there were two different friends of his wife that he was trying to fuck both of them, right? And unsuccessfully. And they were like they got married when they were both teenagers because she got pregnant. So it was one of those things that like they were married, but they ended up getting divorced shortly after this story. So like it wasn't a good relationship or whatever, but it was like, it was fun for me. So anyway, the parties would always start as just like drinking parties. You know what I'm saying? Like people come over and play poker and stuff like that, and we'd hang out and watch movies and drink, right? And then the party would whittle away, everybody would leave, and you kind of knew the people who would stay would end up being, and they had a bunch of different games, like one of the card games, like it was like Cards Against Humanity, but the sex version, and then there's a dice game that you play. Then
What was
it's
the
like,
sex version called? Like Against Their Will? Cards Against Their Will? There it is.
Yes, this was before the Me Too movement. Back when you could be cool. So so there was also dice that they would do, and it was like one dice would have things like lick or touch, or you know what I'm saying, and then the other one would have body parts, and you would roll
Right,
the dice
yeah.
and play those types of games. Again, once it kind of whittled down to the last few people, it's just the adult versions of spin the bottle and shit
Now,
like
these
that.
people know that that you were trying to fuck them?
So yeah, no, it's literally at this point when that part of the party would happen, it was just him and his wife, and me and one other dude, and then the two chicks, and everybody knew because again he had been trying to fuck just the chicks, and that had never happened. But they were like, maybe we'll hook up with your friends, and then like you can, and that was again he was just trying to make it all happen for him,
Okay.
and this just spilled out, right? It just ended up being shit that his buddies were involved in because. It didn't work out the way he wanted it to, where it was just him and three chicks, right?
Cool.
So yeah, everybody knew that's and this night wasn't the first night that this had happened, and like it always ended it with like there are lots of making out, that type of stuff, and then it would be like somebody would roll suck her titty, and then it was like right, and then it's getting crazy, right? But most of I think it was like 2 or 3 of the sides of the dice were like really explicit, but a couple of them were. So it would like the idea was to build up the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was up until that night. It had always ended when it got a little too much, right? It was like lick her pussy, and then somebody was always like, no, maybe we should. You know what I'm saying?
How did the dice change over the night?
They didn't change. It was just there were more sides of the dice that were less aggressive than the ones that were. So it was a higher odds
There's
that
like
you
different
would get.
sets of dice.
There were 3 dice.
Oh.
So maybe there was one that was like a tame dice and one that I it's fucking
I don't know
20
why.
years ago.
Okay.
Sounds like a liar
But-
to me.
But trying to sabotage my story before it gets started.
Sabotage it
Son
yourself,
of a
bitch.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Figure out the dice.
So
Am I allowed to ask questions throughout it like
absolutely.
this,
Fuck
right?
Yeah, that's
Because
part
I
of it.
can't remember otherwise.
Yeah. You're not going to remember either way.
remember
so it's
anyway,
fine. Yeah.
When I was sitting down, I was like,
Hey,
I can't remember anything
fucking
that's happening.
do one of
right
these during my story too.
now.
Um,
No.
so no, I
He's got an
refuse.
Uber home.
Yeah, I hate that thing. That's just
He-
like my
like
gravity
back to
well.
Denver. He's got Uber all the way.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's gonna be a rough one.
I'm glad you got me the big one. The,
See? Now you're ready.
the big beverage.
The big gulp.
I don't want any of those. I already looked at them. I don't want any.
Get them
Thank
away
you.
from me. So all the other
I
nights.
really
I
don't.
feel very disrespected.
No,
You
it's
should.
because I really want them, but my back hurts so bad. It's because I'm fat and
I shouldn't be eating them either.
I don't. I'm not gonna drink all this, but
Throw
So
them away.
this particular night, it didn't start with like a bigger party with a bunch of people. It started with just this crew, and it was like that was the point. Everybody knew like tonight's the night that like we roll the dice all the way. You know what I'm saying? It was like everybody knew that tonight was the night some crazy shit was gonna happen, right? So we'd been drinking for a couple hours and just playing other, poker, just other card games, getting the mood, and then like strip poker, right, and just kind of getting everybody going. And then the sex dice came out, right? And so we play a couple rounds, and again, it's usually the first few of them is just like kind of tame, but it was like the third dice roll was like you finger her in the pussy, and it was 2 girls. Right? And everybody's like, the moment has arrived, right? Like it's happening. And the buddy of mine, not the husband, but the other buddy who was there, he had his camera. And he actually, like, that's what he makes movies, not porn, but he makes movies now. So, like, it was one of those, he was just that kid who always had a fucking camera around, but he was like, I mean, we could make a little something. And everybody was, again, drunk and horny, and everybody was like, fuck yeah, let's do it, right? So we get the camera going. And
why are you blocking his shot?
you are. I'm telling a story, and you are literally
his
standing
story.
100% in front of the camera.
Scott,
why don't you just sit
Scott,
here?
why don't you just sit there and hand it to me? Scott, quit being so nice.
What is this? What is this? The first podcast we did? People in front of the cameras. One of them's turned off. So,
I thought we were all standing.
no,
Why you get so mad at me?
because you're in the way
Let the
of my
man
story.
finish.
So he gets the
3-day
camera
podcast.
going. He gets the camera going, and the girls start making out, right? And then they end up laying down on the ground, and they're both again like in their underwear, like it's to that point. And then they both get fully naked, and they're just like making out and playing with each other's titties. And we're all like standing, like it's like we might as well be throwing bets at this point. You know what I'm saying? We're just like standing around, just like drooling, and then the one guy's got the camera, right? And then the one of them starts fingering the girl, like the one friend who was making out with her starts fingering the wife. And it was again, everybody's like, "Fuck yeah!" Like dicks are about to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like this party's about to go to the
This
next
is it.
level.
It's happening, finally.
And that's going for like maybe 30 seconds, going on a minute, and all of a sudden the wife just starts like screaming. She's like, "What the fuck is happening?" And the girl pulls her fingers out, and it's just like blood. Like her fingers are just soaked in blood. And she looks
killed
down,
it.
and she forgot to take her fucking wig
Yeah.
off.
Oh no! Oh no!
And so she had just gouged up the inside of this poor girl's fucking hoo-ha. And
it's not nice.
and obviously
I hate this story.
sex party over.
Yeah.
As soon as there's
everybody?
blood, it's done.
For
Game
everybody?
over. The best part is all of this is on film. The whole thing is recorded. The blood, the like.
Do you watch it at Christmas?
Oh my
Can we
God.
watch it?
Oh, we can. Oh shit, we should watch it at Christmas.
He watched it at
Christmas
Halloween.
is coming. So
That's
it
the
is
name of
it
the
is more
porno?
it is more Christmas is coming. Yes, correct. It is more of a Halloween theme though, which is the fun of it, right? You're like,
Yeah.
it's a Christmas movie. Nope, come and Halloween. So,
It's a
so
good
not
story.
only did that end that night, but it also ended subsequent sex
parties
parties
forever.
And then he ended up hooking up with one of those girls I think not hooking like he cheated on his wife with one of the
Right,
girls,
yeah,
what really happened.
I mean, they
And
still
then
hooked
ended
up, but
breaking up, and that was the end of all that.
The one that had the appendectomy, or the other one?
The other one, both of them.
that was a good story. You're right. I shouldn't have stood in front of your camera.
Yeah.
It was jealousy.
It's got-
Because you were jealous of my story.
I was trying to distract Brent, so he couldn't figure out who was telling the truth.
Who was lying?
Rude.
It was a tactic. Gabe and I discussed that
pretty
before
good
the
tactic.
episode.
Pretty good tactic.
To get me high?
Yeah.
No, to stand in
Yeah,
front
we
of his
talked
camera.
Oh.
And distract you.
I get it. Well, okay. Well, first of all, I got a couple questions on your story. Was it on VHS?
Yes. Yeah. Mini VHS.
Good question.
Yeah.
Excellent
like
question.
the handy cams?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Were there professional lights, or was it natural?
No. This is like, yeah.
Very warm.
Yeah.
Early
and
2000s.
early 2000. Yeah, like 2003, 2004.
Do you have?
How baggy was your shirt?
I mean, it reached the pocket of my Jinkos. You know what I'm saying?
Was everyone else wearing clown face paint too, or just okay?
We were. Yeah.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine? Do you have a way?
You got Tony
really
on that one.
Do you have a way to watch it?
Yes.
I think he just wants to hang out and watch.
Yeah. I don't have it. He still has it, but I don't have it.
Are you not going to make a decision until you see the tape? Are you going to was this going to be a second podcast?
Right here.
Don't we want a cliffhanger? How fun!
A clit hanger.
Yeah. I mean, next time I can come back. That's why it's called baloney. That's where the baloney is. On this podcast, we have clit hangers. Welcome back to Stoney Baloney.
Yeah, you know. Oh God, that poor lady's vagina.
I thought you wanted content, boys.
Yep.
No, I have my answer.
All right. Oh shit, you're ready.
Yeah, I've
Shit,
had my
all right.
answer this whole time.
Okay. All right. Give it to us.
But are we done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are the stories. Yeah.
Do you have any more questions?
I don't think so. Because here's
You want the
thing.
dad before or after you?
Here's the thing. I want it not again.
You don't want another dad?
Nope.
No,
I'm
he's
pretty
done.
good. I did say I smoke a lot of weed and I have fun.
Good.
But I don't want any more. Because I can and I will. And I would. But I shouldn't. So I'm not gonna. Because it's not required.
That was
I'm high.
Yeah, no, we can tell.
All right. The
I'm
mission
so
has
high
been
I walked in front of the
accomplished.
camera, so yeah, I get it.
And you know,
I got you,
typically when you
You didn't walk right in. And you didn't walk in front of the camera. You parked in front of the
stopped.
camera. You posted
and
up.
then started it. It's not like it was already ready.
No, he got
walked
there, and then he
in
was
front of
like,
the
now
ca-
that I'm here, let me
start. Hang on, it's not on yet. Hang on. He like turns it over. Has to turn it on. Is it loaded? Oh,
Tony,
fuck,
did
I
you
didn't
do
even
a
load
good
it.
job?
Where's
of,
the charger?
See.
We gotta charge this thing.
I'm sure Tony made me not look like a jackass entirely. Just have my back on the camera on the.
Ow! Tony, turn that mic on and say I tried again for the edit. That's
I
not
tried.
gonna happen. There it is. Thank you.
Yeah. Also keep your mic on. We love your sweet voice.
No.
Tony.
We don't need 4.
Nobody needs that.
Yeah. You know who else didn't need a fourth?
The Beatles. Backstreet Boys.
I was gonna say the
K-pop
the
group.
swingers that you were
Oh.
with in Vegas, but
Fuck.
Yeah. There we go. Now he's walking off.
remember when you made me feel bad?
Now he's leaving.
Remember when you made me feel bad?
Yeah.
No, how's it feel?
I'm sorry.
It feels bad, doesn't it? It hurts.
Yeah, but it's your podcast.
I like it. It's fun.
You gotta be the heel. Yours is clearly fake. Yours is real. I think that some of that is true, or inspired by true stories. Wait, hang on. Let me get this straight. Maybe it's just because I was too high, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like he's trying to get me.
You know who else didn't want to get it
It's
straight?
100. So, is this where you're going? It's 100% one or the other.
I know.
So either we're lying or
I know.
you know what I'm saying.
I know.
So yeah.
But here's how I'm deducing this out loud before I just
Break it down for
before I
us.
just make a blunt
Break it
decision,
the fuck down, dude.
Since you don't want a part 2.
Because you guys don't know about clit hangers.
Baloney, come on. So, Scott, your story is you shit your pants at 4 a.m., hitting a bong, coughing, post-bong. Your girlfriend and another chick, they're in their panties, you're in your underwear. There was also drugs and barbecue involved.
Mm-hmm.
This is how long ago?
2022.
Like you were like 19?
2022.
I don't know. I
2022.
Oh, you were 30. This was so
Oh, yes.
recent.
This is when I just moved.
happened?
Yeah, this is right after I moved to Austin.
I had no idea this was that. Like
I said Texas so
like this
many
was
times.
the last thing that happened before I
Yeah,
met
dude.
you.
Yeah. This happened
Tony,
in
did
Texas.
he say Texas a bunch?
God, he did.
I said
That is
Pyrotex.
fair.
You said
did.
Texas.
You guys,
I'm
you
stupid.
said
I want an
barbecue.
edit of how
said
many times
barbecue.
you said Texas.
It was
a lot of
on
code
my
words.
desk at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Sorry.
All right, my bad. Okay, you with your wife.
No, which is also why it made sense, because when I'm 30 years old, I have a little bit less control over my fucking butthole now. So when I cough, sometimes I fart.
Because of all the peg
Sex party
in your 20s.
with your wife.
Not with my wife. With
Wait.
my friend and his wife.
Was it truly on VHS?
Yeah.
Really?
It had to have been. It was like 2003.
Oh, it was
something
back.
like
It was that far back. Okay, don't talk
Gabe's
yourself.
40.
Gill, don't talk yourself out of this.
No, talk yourself out of it.
No,
That's our
hang
favorite.
on.
We love a good swap.
Yeah. So,
Final answer?
all right. So
Do you
you
want to phone a friend?
did that. Can I call your wife? So you were, and who was it? Because this is after I hit that dumb contraption.
Now that I've heard what you do to people's wives, you cannot call my wife.
It's because I yeah, never mind.
Don't blame the drugs.
Who was the friend that? Am I allowed to ask questions?
In need is a friend indeed.
Yeah, you're allowed to ask questions.
Who was the friend that was hosting the party?
Like their name, like or
No. Like, what was his?
All right,
like, what was
officer.
like? Was it a friend of yours? Was
He
it someone
was-
that you had already had
he
sex
was-
parties with before?
yeah,
Or is this the first
like,
time this ever happened,
not
and y'all were
fully
trying this for the very first time?
Sex
He said
parties,
that
but it was we had like drunken like we had started to play those like little sex games, but it had never gone to that level before.
See, here's the problem, Tony. Because you're with me on this one, right? Like, we're both in the, like, you got nothing to lose in this.
Tony
unless-
doesn't know
His job.
I know.
Nobody
he doesn't
knows
know.
but Gabe and I.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
when we
yeah,
go
yeah.
we don't tell Tony.
The
or
problem
anybody.
is he has too many details, and that or I just wasn't listening.
So he might have had as
he
many
might have had
details.
as many details,
you
but all
don't
I
remember.
remember was like 3 things.
You did do cat cow yoga position for a while after that bong hit, and I was just telling the story.
Okay.
I had a pretty good amount of details too. I was talking about the rave, the drugs I was doing.
The rave was involved?
I told you it happened at the
Wait, did you hear
Yeah,
rave?
the fire spinning. That's where the fire.
Oh, right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a problem. I blacked that out. It's back, though.
It's all coming back to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was starting to get worried that I didn't tell details of my story. He forgot so much. I started gaslighting myself. I was like, did I mention that part?
You're like, wait, did I tell my story?
He's so fucked up. I'm fucked up now. Shit.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a split. Okay, I'm gonna make a last minute decision. See, this is why I'm bad at gambling. I hate gambling for this exact reason. Because of this. Because I'm like, it's gonna be. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it could be the other team. I'm gonna say actually that Gabe, you're telling the truth. Is it true?
Are you sure you don't want to back out one more time? You're locking it in.
Lock it in.
You shit your pants this year.
2022.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. 20 years bore that. Before he shit his pants.
This is 20
On
years
the
ago.
on the
On
anniversary.
the same-
Same day.
She knife bladed. She Texas Chainsaw Massacred. She Thomas Crown no fared. She fucking
Reverse bobbin.
No, Tony, I'm going back, Tony. I'm going back. God damn it. Because why would you tell me a story about you shitting your pants in front of the whole world?
Because it's my podcast, dude. I've told a lot of fucked up stories on this
Because he
podcast.
shit his pants
I've talked
in front
about
of the whole
peeing
world.
on people on this podcast.
No, I think, okay, two things. Yours is true, yours is fake. Because
He doesn't think that I'm shameless enough to tell my poop story. He thinks I'm ashamed. You think I'm ashamed of my poop?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's my guess. Real fake. Because
We're back. I can't count how many times it reversed.
We're back.
But I do know we're back where we started.
We're back where we started. We're back where we started. Because the dice situation doesn't make sense to me. The logistics of it and your lack of explanation.
Got it.
And there's one more thing. Hang on, get it, Gill. Don't lose it. Hang on. Oh god, no, it's so fun. Okay, hang on. Okay, your story. What was your story? Your story. What? Okay.
he's like, okay, which one of you got kicked out of the swingers party in Vegas?
Oh,
Which one
man. Okay. Yours was Texas Chainsaw Massacring her. Because someone. Okay. Got it. Yeah. When you're finger banging a chick, you remember when you have hand jewelry on, right? Like I think no matter what era this was, even post Y2K 2002 mini DVs were the fucking thing.
You're right,
man.
Gabe's a liar.
They were huge. Oh, okay, we're done. You don't need any more explanation.
Oh, no. No.
No, he was just saying in general.
Oh.
I'm a fucking.
So those are my 2 or 3 reasons. I don't know how many I said there, but you're lying, Gabe.
Yeah. All right, I'm lying. He's telling the truth.
Okay.
All right,
Is that
locked
it?
in.
All right, Tony, you go ahead.
Well, you should have stuck with the flop.
No!
Yeah. Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
You think I pooped my pants?
Yeah. Also, yes, you or I would know to take a ring off because we fingered girls, but a girl has no idea that she
She has
should
a
take
pussy.
Yeah, that she doesn't know how it works. Have you met a woman?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
They really are bad with their own equipment.
They are.
They're bad with our equipment. My God, have you got a hand job from a girl that doesn't know what she's doing? Oh my God.
Like a hand job from a girl? Yes. Yeah.
Here, quick. Let's show all the women how to jerk a man off real quick.
Get over here, Brokeback. Let me mount you.
We'd love to have you back on.
Yeah, this
Maybe-
was a fucking
and
blast.
maybe you'll be
This
right.
was
That
absolutely so much
very
fun. Plug your shit.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
plug all
having
your
me.
shit.
Well, please follow me on Instagram at I am Brent Gill. You can watch my special live from Philadelphia. I'm very proud of it. I love it. I did it in Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia.
In
yeah.
Philadelphia.
Do you have history? Do you have a connection to Philadelphia, or
Not
that
at
was just a city
I had
you
never
liked?
been there at all. I had never been there. I was invited to do a special with Helium Comedy Studios with Mark Grossman. So we did it at the Helium.
And it was literally your first time ever being there. Oh, that's cool. As fuck.
I went a
That's
couple
fun.
days earlier to get
Yeah,
to do
but
some
but,
spots.
but for that,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was great. It was
That's
very
fun.
fun. It was
Yeah?
very fun. Yeah,
Yeah?
My parents and my brother flew out from Florida and Georgia.
That's cool as
Cool.
fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did you do it all in one recording?
I did. I had 2 takes.
Okay.
I had a 30-minute take and a 60-minute take.
Okay. Nice.
And they
Which one is
used my
the?
60.
Oh, you used the full one. Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
it's
nice,
52
very good.
minutes.
Fuck yeah.
So,
That's a full hour. God
yeah,
damn.
that's pretty cool. I recorded an hour 10 because I wanted a couple other things. Well, there is a bit that I recorded that I thought would translate well in post production, and I was incorrect.
It didn't. It did not.
Yeah, because it was like a projector bit, and I was like, why don't we just like put it over the thing and like do it that way? And they're like, we're doing a bunch of these because we're launching like a network here.
Right,
And,
we're not putting that much work
yeah,
into
it's
yours
just a lot. And I was like,
specifically,
yeah, so.
Yeah.
But It's all right. I still have all that material,
Yeah.
which is great. I could still do it again. I mean, I could do any of it again, but yeah. So watch that. My website, Brent Gill Comedy. The calendar is pretty updated right now.
And fucking.
Oh yeah, thank you. Shit, good call. Every Sunday, I run the Boulder Comedy Show in Boulder, Colorado, at the Rayback Collective at 7:00 since going on 11 years.
You've been
Every
on that
Sunday.
11 years.
11
Shit.
years.
That's really
Fucking
cool.
That's cool.
I
as
didn't know that.
Fuck.
Yeah, 11 years.
How long were you in Boulder before you started that show?
I'd already left Boulder. I went to college there from 04 to 08.
Okay.
And
So you
then,
came back and then started.
in
oh,
2013, I started
shit.
it. Yeah.
Fuck.
I was already
yeah.
living in Denver.
Nice.
And then that accidentally turned into a business. And I was like, well, that's cool. And then I kind of learned how, like, oh, this is how this works. And then I watched, like, people around me in Colorado kind of do the same thing.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, good for that. Oh, look, look at this.
We gotta
And
go out
then-
there and catch a game.
And then it became a thing that where, like,
We
everyone's
gotta go
got
out there and do
paid
the Boulder
spots.
Comedy Show.
It's cool. It's like Austin. Like,
Yeah,
everybody
I bet
pays
it's really
here.
fun.
Everybody pays at least something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's
pretty
nice.
cool.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
like it.
Yeah, it's good atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like we're supporting each other.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if you've got a good thing and you can help somebody else, be a part of it. Yeah, that atmosphere here has been really, really good. Like anybody who gets some momentum and they pull everybody with them. It's been good.
It's been great.
All right, fuck yeah. Everybody, you can find all the shit in the links in the bio and description and
Do I have anything else to talk about? Oh, I have another podcast.
oh shit.
I forgot.
One more thing.
I'm high.
Yeah, plug your stuff.
I have a car. If you like cars, we talk cars. Me and my buddy.
Fuck yeah.
It's called Broke Down Garage.
Nice.
And you can get it where you get everything. It's me and my buddy Jake Becker, who does. He's a producer on Chubby Behemoth podcast with Sam Talent and Nathan Lund.
Uh-huh.
And then he and I started this.
Cool.
At the start of the
Yeah,
year.
Very nice.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, at the beginning of the year. So you just started.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Oh, sick.
It's pretty fun.
We'll put the links to
I was
it
doing
in
a
the
Formula
description.
One podcast, and then we stopped that. And I was like, I want to talk about cars or something. I like this shit.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
if you catch that bug, that's
Yeah.
Cool.
that's fun. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, that's it. I can talk about my cars. They're pretty cool, but it's dumb.
No,
I got
we'll
two.
talk
Well,
about
we
it
can all
first.
talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
We'll definitely do
We
that.
can stop recording and we'll just talk about it.
Okay.
We'll just talk
We'll
about
just be
So
humans
if you like
now.
cool cars,
We'll just be
I got
buddies.
a cool car on my page as well. Instagram. Go there.
Excellent.
Wait, I'm going to stop talking.
Go to his Instagram and watch his podcast and watch his special
And his cool cars.
and go see his comedy show in Boulder.
But I really kind of blew it at the end there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did a better job promoting
Well,
you.
You
than
really
you
did.
We're gonna use
Dude,
your
I'm high as
intro
fuck,
and
man.
not
I'm
your
sorry.
outro.
I love you,
Yeah.
bud. It's all right. I care about you.
Yeah, I'll do your intro. You do my outro. That's It all came full circle. This is the
Beautiful.
perfect
This is beautiful.
podcast.
This is the friend.
This
talk.
was a great
This is the-
episode.
This is the start
Thank
of
you,
something
fellas.
beautiful.
This is very fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
This is excellent.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for being here.
Tony?
Thanks for
Cheers.
flying out.
Dude, you're a great addition, buddy.
Bye, guys.